Hello and welcome back to FEW Showdown. Off the back of a really excellent card, FEW Rebirth, a card that saw Queen Hayden retain her title, Thomas go for a gauntlet match to retain his title, Brothers of the Darkness crown the first ever Bearaputic tag tournament winners, and also Lucifer step up as their leader. Saw Tori lose that FEW Apex Championship to Becca Mason, the first time a title's ever changed hands at Rebirth. We saw Ian and Samuel Scythe defeat TNE before Bob took out the winners. And we saw King Morgan win the steel cage match against Marcus Cross. But now we're looking at Showdown, and we're kicking off tonight's show with Samuel Scythe taking on Shard. As I say, Samuel off the back of that tag team victory of Ian Parker takes on Shard one-on-one. Then we're kicking off our women's Bearaputic tag tournament with Cosmic Anarchy taking on Ice Cold Witch. Cosmic Anarchy, as I said on Rebirth, will be the team of Megan and Sophie Walsh. Sophie Walsh stepping in for her sister Jessica Walsh due to Jessica being still out injured. She's been injured for a little while now, so Sophie is stepping in to replace her sister to try and help Megan get a bit of revenge on Ice Cold Witch, because obviously Ice Cold Witch are the ones that took the titles from Cosmic Anarchy back at Summer Solstice. And then we head into our Undisputed FEW Championship #1 contender battle royale. Tobias, Matthew, the Greek Giant, Raphael, and Alexander Holland, all looking to earn themselves a shot at the Undisputed Champion. The only way to win that match is to throw your opposition over the top rope. Last man standing is crowned #1 contender. And then our second Bearaputic Tag Tournament Round 1 match in the women's division is Paranormal Life against Amelia and April. And our main event, off the back of Queen Hayden's victory against Mia Russo at Rebirth, she will be taking on Isabella Holmes one-on-one. So again, pretty decent card, and we're kicking off our women's tournament this month. We've got some. If it's anything like the men's tournament, we're looking at some good tag team matches. So who can make it to the semi-final? We'll find out tonight. So let's get straight into that opening match: Samuel Scythe versus Shard. Samuel Scythe looking today to use that momentum. Oh, I was about to say, use that momentum that he earned from his victory against TNA at Rebirth. But here's Bob weakening Shard's opposition, and referees telling him to get out of here. And that is another attack from Bob on Samuel Scythe following his attack at Rebirth. Scythe is definitely not 100%. It's got to be like 50%, 40%, maybe even less after two back-to-back attacks now from Bob. And Scythe, I think, realises that, and that's why he's going all out straight away at Shard, because he realises, wait, my back is so far against the wall right now. If I do not take out Shard quickly, then my night is over. Especially since, I mean, look at the size of Shard. It's just dropped Samuel Scythe. Shard has just been presented with such an opportunity here tonight to pick up a big statement victory over the DK champion. But the DK champion is not going down without a fight. He looked to punch him in the ribs there, but Shard countered. And he muscles him up and suplexes him down. Shard, of course, looking for his first ever victory in FEW. In what marks his, if my stats are correct, this will be his 6th match in FEW as he slams down Samuel Scythe. Yet to register a victory so far. Took part in 5 matches last year. Is he 6th or 7th? Samuel Scythe decimating him outside the ring. So I think, actually, I think I got my stat. I think this is his 7th match, sorry. With 6 L's already to his name. 5 of them came last year, and then already this year with a loss in that triple threat match, which involved Aaron Wilkins and Marcus Cross. Oh, Right hook from Scythe, counter 5 from the official. Scythe looks to take down, does some more damage there. He does shoulder tackle Shard to the ground. Okay, 7 for the official as Samuel Scythe gets back in. Shard is back in there at a count of 8. Scythe using the rope. Drop kick. Very delayed drop kick there. 1. Kick out at 1 there from Shard. Face first. Stomp to the gut there. Here comes the chops. And a running bulldog. Scythe's gone up. Elbow drop. Straight on the mark. 1. Kick out at 1 again from Shard though. You wouldn't think Scythe has gone through 2 back-to-back assaults from Bob with the performance he's putting in so far, but Shard doesn't need much to bring him down. Knee straight off the canvas there. Neckbreaker. Shard trying to keep Samuel Scythe down. Eyeing up that Diamonds Are Forever spear. But Scythe wisely rolls out of the ring and forces Shard to have a quick run around. And that just cost him because Scythe, neckbreaker. Oh, 1 punch and he's down. The official to a count of 4 as Scythe is slowly making his way outside the ring, getting a few seconds of breathing room as the ref gets to 5. Scythe again up top, count of 6 then from the official. Another elbow drop. Like a heat-seeking missile, the elbow lands. And Scythe getting the crowd behind him. Sorry, my voice broke down for some reason. Scythe waiting for Shard to get back to his feet as he tries to land that splash, but Shard gets out the way. Diamonds are forever. 1, 2. Scythe just gets that shoulder up. That attempted splash almost cost Scythe the match as Shard locks in that submission move. Scythe does not tap though. Instead takes down Shard. Oh, damage to the arm there. Here we go. Reaper's Grasp locked him. So Death's Grasp locked in. He does not tap. Puts him in the corner here. Using the rope. Get the way, ref. Massive right hook. Rock Shard. The Scythe puts him in the other corner. And these vicious elbows attempting to knock out his opposition. Here we go. Looking for it for a second time, but Shard stops the submission attempt. And instead lands a massive power bomb. 1, 2. Whoa! Samuel Scythe gets that shoulder up at the very last millisecond. Misses the dive there, Scythe got out of the way. Drops him. How is Scythe still in this matchup? He's had Shard has hit every big move he can think of against him. The diamonds are forever. The Shard bomb. But nothing has so far dropped the DK champion, who's looking to strike one more time against his opponent here tonight. And looking for the knockout punch. That might do it. We've seen him do it before from that. 1, 2, 3, and it was enough. Despite Bob's attempted attack at the start of the match, which wasn't attempted, it actually happened, Scythe still wins and he looks pissed off. And his former tag team partner, they're going to collide soon enough. Time for our opening first round match in the women's Bearaputic tag tournament. Of course, the men's tournament was won by the Brothers of Darkness. Tonight is the women's turn to try and earn themselves a tag team title match at Birthday Spectacular. Round 1, of course. Ice Cold Witch versus Cosmic Anarchy. A Cosmic Anarchy team that consists of Megan and Jessica's sister, Sophie, because Jessica is still out injured. So Sophie stepping in to Cosmic Anarchy's to fill Jessica's boots in Cosmic Anarchy. Of course, we have our second match later on tonight, where the winner will face the winner of this match in the semi-final in 2 weeks' time. Of course, this match consists of 3 former women's tag team champions. Ice Cold Witch, of course, held the titles from Summer Solstice 2024, all the way to Collision Course 2024. 3 months they were champions before losing out to Protectors of the Kingdom. And on the other side, we have Megan, obviously former women's tag team champion, held it from Birthday Spectacular all the way to Summer Solstice, and it looks like they're coming out separately here tonight. They're not a cohesive unit. There has been a bit of issues between Sophie and Megan, mainly because of that Apex Championship match at Christmas Brawl, but they're putting differences aside for this matchup tonight. Both have a lot of respect for Jessica and both looking to get Cosmic Anarchy back into tag title gold. Megan, held it from Birthday Spectacular, which became the inaugural women's tag team champion. Held it all the way to Summer Solstice, where she lost it to Ice Cold Witch. For 4 months, Megan was tag team champion before that loss. You want it more precise? She held that title for 127 days before losing it to Ice Cold Witch, who themselves held the titles for 92 days before Protectors of the Kingdom took the titles from them. One difference, though, I will add, Ice Cold Witch defended the titles successfully on 2 separate occasions. They defeated, obviously, Cosmic Anarchy once, obviously, after they ordered the titles from them, and then defeated Protectors of the Kingdom in that ladder match. So 2 successful title defenses to their name. Remember, Cosmic Anarchy only had 1. Their 1 title defense being the match at Rockwell against the Union. I never defended them after that until Summer Solstice. All Out War, there was a team up, obviously Hayden in the All Out War match. A match which Megan could not take part in because of these 2 women injuring her. Then, obviously, in the build-up to Chamber of Champions, again, Megan taken out by the duo known as Ice Cold Witch. Sophie stepped in to help her sister. The match didn't go in their way. So the next title defense, really, as Kate just dropped Sophie there, was the loss to Ice Cold Witch at Summer Solstice. So, despite the fact that you can say, yes, Cosmic Anarchy were more successful for the fact they held the titles longer, you could argue Ice Cold Witch were more successful because they defended the titles successfully on more occasions. Oh, kicked to the ribcage there. Tags out. Teamwork here from Ice Cold Witch. Oh, double kick. One to the front, one to the back as Sophie tags in Megan. Oh, Megan just drops straight away with a big boot from Kate there. And then she turns her attention to Sophie momentarily, but quickly turns her attention back to Megan. The task in hand is dropping the one who's in the ring. And she's looking to do both here. She's looking to drop the one in the ring and drop the one waiting for a tag out. A few punches there, but stomp, from Megan there to Kate. Took her eye off the ball too long there. Former Women's Tag Team Champion did. Megan just drops her. Kick to the spine. Finally tags out now, let's Sophie back in. Of course, the other tag team match we have heading your way later. The Union taking on the duo of April and Amelia. We also what an unlikely alliance did in the men's tournament. The team of Alistair Farfax and Robert Lane dragged themselves all the way to that final and only lost in the end to the Brothers of the Darkness. So can an unlikely duo do it again in the women's side? Because we have a couple competing. So we have the team of Amelia and April as the drop kick. Big kick there, drops Sophie. And we also have the team of Madison Weaver and Jessica Rowe taking part. And then don't forget we have Olivia Kyle and Emily Kay also involved. Teamwork works perfectly there. Again for Ice Cold Witch as Kate just sent Sophie straight into the boot of Ellie. Kick to the ribcage here. Sophie's finally fighting back. Needs to get Megan in this fight again. Opts against it though. The first time around. Even the second time opts against it. Power bomb. And that's the difference there. If that was Megan and Jessica Walsh, there would have been a lot of tag team offense taking place there. She tags out now, but they would have tagged in the corner to do some more damage to Ellie there. As Megan with the double knees to the stomach there, looking for a pinfall. 1, 2, almost in that semi-final. That double knee there. Megan puts her in the corner. Again, the frequent tags not happening here as Megan pins Ellie in the ropes. Ref is warning her though. I'll give you to 5 and then that's it. It's Ellie with a takedown Hurricane Rana. Buys herself a few seconds of breathing room and she slaps Megan in the face there before tagging out, and Megan looked pissed. It's Megan versus Kate here. Oh! That cursed kick may have just knocked Megan out cold as Sophie is forced to make the save. Megan cannot go anywhere. Kate has positioned herself perfectly in between Megan and her tag team partner. And they're doing some more damage with those kicks. Before tagging in Ellie as Megan slowly getting back to her feet. She's got her up. Powers her down. And wisely tags out to let Sophie in on the action. Sophie though, a takedown on Ellie. Wants the former tag team champion to her feet. She takes flight. Ellie just about sidesteps that there though. Sophie is the one in control here. And I was like, get out of the way. Get off those chairs, because these two are brawling right next to the announce table. Count of 4 here. Sophie dishing out some damage on an LA. She's got a submission locked in here. Okay, 7 from the official. But Ellie with the knees to get her way out of it. And wisely, count of 9. Both women just about make it in. It's Ellie capitalising here now. She's going to use the other corner here. Watch out, ref. Kick to the face of Sophie there. And a powerbomb from the corner. This could be it. 1. Not a count of 2 because Megan gets in there just in time. And Ellie looking to end this now. Here we go. It's time for the blizzard. This definitely has to be it. 1, 2, 3, and it is. Ice Cold Witch make the semi-finals. This new looking Cosmic Anarchy, until Jessica's back, just could not get the job done. They could not work together perfectly. And Ice Cold Witch head to the semi-finals to face either the Union or April and Amelia. Now it's time for a good old battle royale. The only way to win is to put your opposition over the top rope. Last man standing will be crowned the #1 contender for the Undisputed FEW Championship. First up is former FEW GB champion Tobias. Proudly held that GB championship for combined 2 reigns of 118 days. Where he defended the title twice successfully, defeated Jeff Greybeard back at Final Conflict, and then knocked off Jeff again at Night of Scares, if I remember correctly. Before losing to Daniel Baxter at Collision Course. For returned the title at Christmas Brawl, but losing it again at Rebirth, and he hasn't held the title since Rebirth 2024. So he'll be looking to get himself into another championship, singles championship picture soon enough. Can he do it tonight in this battle royale? Now here comes Matthew, someone who frequently recently has fought for that undisputed title. Lost out for the championship at Christmas Brawl in that one-on-one match with the Dragon King. But then recently took part in that gauntlet match where it was practically guaranteed the Shadow Dimension member was walking out as an undisputed champion, but they just couldn't get the job done. Thomas just destroyed every last member of the Shadow Dimension in that gauntlet match to retain the title. But now Matthew has another chance here tonight to get a shot at Thomas in that undisputed title. Can the former Judas of Hero Code, the leader of the Shadow Dimension, earn that shot at Heartbreaker? If Tobias has his way, he won't. Tobias would love to get a bit more revenge on Matthew tonight and dunk him outside that ring. Here comes a man that's got a really good opportunity of winning this one. I'm looking at all the ones competing. There's not really anyone I can see dumping the Greek Giant over that top rope. But to be fair, people have done it in the past. Happened at Birthday Spectacular, that Birthday Rumble. So maybe it just needs the right man to do it. And I mean, there is 2 in this match that I'd say have got an opportunity. Alexander Holland definitely has an opportunity to dump him outside the ring. And Raphael is another good shout for dropping the Greek Giant. But realistically, if they're wise enough, every single one of the men involved in this match will target the Greek Giant from the get-go and annihilate him from this matchup. But that's just my opinion. And here comes Raphael, looking to earn his way back into a championship picture, just like Matthew, and well, just like everyone really in this matchup. Matthew, of course, as I say, recently fought for the Undisputed title, lost out not once but twice, looking to quickly get back into a number one contendership predicament. Tobias, last time he fought for a title was the GB title at Chamber of Champions. Raphael, his last championship match was, my mind is saying Night of Scares against Samuel Scythe at DK Championship, but I'm also saying it was that Collision Course. No, it wasn't. Or was it? No. Yes, no. No, it wasn't. No. Yes, it would have been Night of Scares. So he'll be looking again to get his first title match since then. Greek Giant, last time he fought for a title was Heartbreaker 2024. Fought for the Undisputed title against the, obviously, Draconic Emperor. Alexander Holland, however, I don't think he's ever fought for a championship one-on-one. He's fought for tag titles, but singles titles, off the top of my noggin, I'm giving you a no. Could he earn his first singles title match in FEW? We will find out shortly. Underway. Greek Giant versus Raphael. Matthew chiming in as well. Tobias has dropped Alexander Holland, then drops Raphael for being dropped himself by Matthew. Greek Giant stayed in as Tobias is laid out by Raphael, who turns his attention quickly to Matthew and drops him. Greek Giant versus Alexander Holland. Villain Code versus Delta Strike rivalry reignited. And Tobias and Matthew trying to team up here to take out the Greek Giant. And it does not work. And the Greek Giant just lays out both former members of Hero Code. Raphael takes out Alexander Holland. Matthew just about survives the Greek Giant's attempt to eliminate him there, as Raphael drops Alexander Holland. And Tobias saved Matthew there. I don't think he meant to. I think it's a case of Matthew eliminates Greek Giant and drop kicks Alexander Holland. Greek Giant quickly taken out by probably someone I did not expect to take him out, and that is Matthew. It's Matthew versus Alexander Holland currently, as it's Tobias versus Raphael. Raphael gets out of Tobias' attempt at GAM. Alexander Holland obviously wiggled out of Matthew's attack and bounces Raphael straight off Tobias. A little teamwork now from Raphael and Tobias on Alexander Holland, who's finally fighting back, and Raphael takes out Matthew here. Got him up. Face first of a turnbuckle. Turns his attention into Alexander Holland. Sends him into the corner, but Tobias is there to do some damage to Raphael. One elimination so far, and that was Matthew taking out the Greek Giant. Tobias and Alexander Holland taking a breather as Raphael showing his strength as he drops Matthew from a height. Yeah, it's Tobias looking for a super kick there on Alexander Holland, but Holland got in the way, but gets dropped. That DDT. Bounces him off Raphael here. Into the corner. Close line from Raphael. Tobias gets out of the way. Raphael looking for, well, was looking for an elimination, but turned the attack inwards instead as Rafi was trying to eliminate the second biggest man in this ring, this matchup. He's done one already. Can he do a second one? No, he can't. Oh, down goes. Oh, senton as well. Down goes Tobias, but senton followed as Matthews about to get eliminated by Alexander Holland here. Raphael's just sitting back and watch him. Can he do it? No, he can't. Raphael gets out. Matthew gets out, and Raphael, lying in wait, picks up Alexander Holland and looks to eliminate him here. While Tobias and Matthew are going one-on-one at the other side of the ring. Neck break from Matthew to Tobias. Bit of showboating there as Raphael is edging closer to the elimination here. But Alexander Holland is just too strong for Raphael. Right hook to him. Elbow to Matthew there. Raphael in the corner there. Matthew hurt himself in the process of taking out Tobias. Alexander Holland looking for elimination on Raphael. Here we go. Matthew's lining it up. That dreaded shadow kick does not land. Tobias got out of the way. The strength of Alexander Holland as he drops Raphael. Huge tackle, from Alexander Holland to Tobias. Raphael sends the ropes. Oh, the attempt to take down did not work, and a powerbomb quickly followed as Raphael sends Matthew over the top rope, but turns his attention straight back to Alexander Holland. Again, it's Holland versus Raphael, and Matthew versus Tobias. As here we go again, but this time Alexander Holland is not going to get. Oh, wait, what happened? Wait, did Tobias take out Matthew? I think Tobias has dropped. Where's Matthew gone? Did he just take him out? We didn't have a camera angle because the cameraman decided to zoom in on that. He fucking did as well. Raphael powerbombs Alexander Holland. We are down to 2. It is Raphael Tobias who will challenge the Undisputed Champion. Tobias eliminated Matthew. That is a big win for Tobias. Even if he loses this match, he will take justification and happiness in the fact that he eliminated Matthew, former friend turned rival. Now it's Raphael versus Tobias. Raphael has him up and just drops him as hard as he can on the canvas. Puts him over the rope. Drops him. That's it. Game over. Raphael is the new #1 contender, eliminating 2 men to earn the right to face the Dragon King at Heartbreaker. A match that saw Matthew eliminate the Greek Giant and Tobias off camera take out Matthew. That was a good battle royale with a few twists and turns and a shock or two. And now Raphael looks to the Undisputed Champion for his title match at Heartbreaker. Now it's time for our second women's Bearaputic Tag Tournament Round 1 match. Paranormal Life. New theme song for them as well tonight. Taking on the team of April and Amelia. 2 former challengers for the Undisputed Women's Championship. Taking on Paranormal Life here tonight. Of course, Amelia, former interim women's champion. Looking to earn herself a tag title shot in the future. But first, I gotta get through Paranormal Life, who, unlike the men's side of Paranormal Life, have not opted to sell out, have not opted to join a dark cult, essentially. They're sticking to their guns, they're sticking to their fundamentals, and looking to advance to the semi-finals in 2 weeks' time. April's last big match in FEW, of course, being the back-to-back duology of matches against the Undisputed FEW Women's Champion, Queen Hayden. Of course, she lost at Night of Scares and then lost again at Collision Course, and be looking to get into a title picture once again, even if it's the tag team titles. A title's a title. So can April work tonight with Amelia and get herself into the semi-finals of the Bearaputic Tag Tournament? Then we have Amelia, of course, former interim women's champion. Just like April, went for a duology with Queen Hayden. Fought her in that first ever women's main event at Bearaputic Tag Night 1, that ladder match where the Queen walked out as a undisputed champion. Then they went one-on-one again at Rockwell, where once again it was the Queen walking out with the gold. But their rivalry wasn't over. The rivalry carried on at, obviously, All Out War, in the first ever women's All Out War match, which obviously went in favour of Team Hayden. But I just want to point out, technically speaking, she never won a duology with her. In terms of championship matches, she went for a trilogy with the Queen. Of course, Summer Solstice 2023, the last time before that Bearaputic Spectacular championship match, the last time the Queen defended her title was at Final Conflict against Amelia. So, technically a trilogy with the Queen. And obviously Lily herself, no stranger to fighting the Undisputed Champion back when we first started FEW in the early... I think her first real match with the Queen was probably early 2023. Samantha, the odd one out in this matchup, never fought the Undisputed Champion, never gone one-on-one. Queen Hayden. Lily sends April into the corner here. Obviously, Queen Hayden still to come in our main event tonight against Isabella Holmes. So April finally dishing out some... Oh, big roundhouse kick. Drops Lily. Scoops her up, slams her down. Wants her back on her feet. Drop kick. Looks for a pin here. One. Kick out at one. Not enough damage really done there to earn the pinfall victory. Of course, the winner of this match will face Ice Cold Witch in 2 weeks' time. Oof, drops her. So whoever wins this match will face the duo formerly known as Women's Tag Team Champions before Protect the Kingdom took the titles from them. And obviously, I just want to remind everyone, obviously, this past time, obviously, since the start of the year, we haven't seen either sets of Tag Team Champions. We've not seen Stud Express, the Men's Tag Team Champions. We're not seeing Protect the Kingdom, the Women's Tag Team Champions. Both, of course, will be in action with one final hurdle ahead of them at Proving Ground. But because these two tournaments going on, they've kept them off the cards for a bit, giving them a little break, giving them a little extended Christmas break. As Lily spears Amelia in the corner there. It just made sense, really. Let the challengers earn some time in the spotlight and give the champions some much needed rest. As I say, we have one final hurdle for them at Proving Ground. And whoever walks out as tag team champs at Proving Ground will face the winner of the men's tournament Brothers of the Darkness, and we'll face the winner of this tournament, whoever that may be, at Birthday Spectacular. Lot of twists and turns ahead of you for FEW in the coming months. The next 2 months, basically. Amelia drops Samantha theirs. She looks to tag out here and get April back in the fight. They lock horns, and it's Samantha who outmuscles April, and takes out the leg. Looks for another powerbomb in the corner. Chop across the chest. Finally tags out and gets Lily back in. Lily tags back out, and this time there's some tandem offense going on. Sends that April into the ropes and just lifts her up and sends her flying over the top of them. And Samantha with a knee to the face of April. Back in the rope she goes. Chop across the chest. Another chop across the chest. Opted against the trifecta. And whatever she opted to do then was he blocked by April, who's targeting both women right now. She got planned here. Oh, and spins her, takes her down by the throat there. Looks groggy, which makes sense that she's going to tag in Amelia right now. Get the fresh of the two in. But Samantha with a smack across the face just rocked Amelia. And she plants her and looks to have ended it. 1, 2. But Amelia gets the shoulders up. That would have been a big victory for Samantha. She could knock off a former interim women's champion, former main eventer at Birthday Spectacular. And she goes, a huge clothesline. The cartwheel and the clothesline. Looks to get Lily involved here. No, she doesn't. Bounces Amelia instead off that turnbuckle. Now she tags her in. Time for some tandem offense. Just like Brothers of the Darkness, we saw this move. They both learned from each other very well. Huge clothesline from the top. That could be it. 1. Not if April has anything to say about it. Oh. Looking for a chokeslam of some sort, but Amelia with a counter and a few chops. And a chokeslam of her own. Mocking Lily there. Tags in April. I mean, if it wasn't for April, that match was over. Puts her in the corner. Scoops her up and slams her down. This is it. 1. Kick out from Lily at 1. April's going up. But Lily with a tag out gets Samantha back in. And April has to get down. And a takedown spear from Samantha. Samantha prevents a tag out though. April would look to tag out and get Amelia involved there. But she prevented it. And April bought herself a few seconds there, but not a lot of seconds. As another takedown from Samantha drops April on her leg. Puts her in the corner. Chop across the chest. Is this it? 1. Kick out at 1. Amelia at first wasn't going to get in, and she thought, okay, I might need to. Getting back to the corner, Paranormal Life. Working on the leg and the arm of April right now. She scoops and slams her. Knee strike to the face. Few big punches there and tags in Lily. And here we go, that tandem offense again. She puts her up. Using the ropes. Massive clothesline. This could be it. Lily goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Paranormal Life advance to the semi-finals. It will be Paranormal Life versus Ice Cold Witch in 2 weeks' time to determine who faces the winner of Bracket 2 at Heartbreaker. First major win for these two in a while. A much deserved victory, I might add. Now it's time for our main event. The Undisputed FEW Women's Champion Queen Hayden in action against Isabella Holmes. Queen Hayden, of course, off the back of that big victory over Mia Russo at Rebirth, a match that at times looked to be swaying into the corner of Mia Russo, but in the end it was the Queen that stood tall and made her opponent tap.
Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory, yeah. Don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring, just want a life that is worth every day exploring, My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, to appreciate all that is vacant. It's just for the taking. If you make up your mind, you can take it. I'm never complacent. I would work in a mansion or basement, yeah. There's no replacement for persistence. It's a patience, yeah. In this life, I wanna be soaring to feel
I actually don't remember the last time we saw Isabella Holmes in action. Was it maybe in the build-up to the ladder match at Collision Course? I don't remember taking part in the Christmas Brawl build. Oh, did she? I don't actually remember the last time we saw her in action in the FEW. I will do a quick check there. So start at the end and work my way back. No, she did not take part in the build-up to Christmas Brawl. She didn't take place in the build to actually to Collision Course either. When was the last time we saw her in action? I'd like this to be a brawl for while I try and figure out when the last time she actually fought. Oh, I'm going fucking really far back here. The Queen is in full is in full control right now. But Isabella fighting her way back into this matchup. That can't be right. My notes are saying last time we saw a fight. Oh, she drops her a suplex there. Last time we saw a fight was the 7th show of Showdown in 2024. I can't be right. I feel like we've seen her since then. There's a search button on this this notes that I can actually search the name a lot easier. I don't think there is. I swear we've seen her since then. Oh, haven't we? She just drops the queen. I swear I've used it since then, but apparently not. Queen fighting back here though. Looks to put her back in the ring. It's opts to bounce her face first instead. Okay, tell a lie. Last time we saw her possibly was the 25th of the 8th episode of Showdown, where she actually fought Queen Hayden one-on-one back then. It's just the second time facing the Undisputed Champion. And so far it's going the same way as it did back then. The Queen, well at the time that was just Hayden before she won the Queen of the Ring tournament, is currently in control. And what's Mia Russo doing out here? She's just stolen the Undisputed FEW Women's Championship, and the Queen has finally spotted her, and he's going after her. Rips the title off her shoulder. But she's just been distracted, and that just may have just cost this matchup as Isabella Holmes drops her with a right hook. Mia tried to steal the championship, and I think her plan was not to steal it, just to distract this Queen and cost her this matchup. And it looks like it may be swaying in that direction. The Queen is not going to go down though without a fight, we all know that. Drops for a boot. Looks to have ended with a knockout there. Not a 2 count. Almost said 2, but it wasn't 2. Drops her again. Distraction momentarily gave Isabella Holmes the advantage, but the Queen quickly back into this fight with some headbutts here. Slam. Sits straight on her back. Isabella wisely rolls out the ring and forces the Queen to chase. And a DDT drops the Queen to the floor. There comes some vicious kicks straight to the noggin. Isabella opts to send her straight into the steel steps instead of getting her back in the ring. Ducks under that though. Here we go, she's taking her for a ride. The Queen's tower. Even more damage done because it was outside the ring, and a count of 6 from the official here. The Queen looks to drag her opposition back into the ring. Throws her back in at the count of 7. Quickly rolls back in herself. Looks to have ended it with that attack outside the ring. 1, 2. Kick out there from Isabella Holmes. She's still in this fight, but for how long? She was very lucky there. Royalty was, who's the boss, was very close to being locked in there. But she got up just in time to prevent it. But she can't prevent that drop kick to the outside. Queen Hayden quickly chasing after her opposition here. And puts her back in the ring. She was, wait, just go a few seconds. Give her a few seconds to wait outside before putting her back in. She quickly went out to get her back in. She clubs around the back of the head. And a German suplex sends her crashing to the other side of the ring. Isabella Holmes trying to get back to her feet here. A chop for her trouble. A few stomps in the corner. May have put her lights out. 1, 2. No, she stays in this. Oh, she's looking to drag her. I think we know what's going to go down here. If it's not royalty, it's who's the boss. And Isabella again wisely managed to wiggle away out of the position of submission. And obviously the Queen looked to some knee strikes there, but Isabella with the chop prevents the damage. She looked to drop her there, but she counters out of it again. Clubbing blow to the back of the neck from the Queen. But again, looks to drag Isabella into the middle of the ring to keep her away from those ropes. Because she's either going to look to submit her opponent or land the royalty. And I think it's the submission it is. Who's the boss? Locking in. Is this lights out for Isabella Holmes? Does not tap though. Queen looked furious there. Stomping her opposition into the ground, looking for a knockout kick. Just powering her opposition to the ground. Again, dragging her towards the middle. She's either going to, again, go for a pin or submit her. And for the second time, just like with Mia Russo, who's the boss, locked in deep in the middle of that ring. Isabella Holmes has nowhere to go. And she taps. She taps. Despite Mia Russo's shenanigans mid-match, Queen Hayden defeats Isabella Holmes and sends a message to Mia that if you want another shot, try better than that. And that is it for FEW Showdown. Samuel Scythe, despite Bob's ambush pre-match, managed to defeat Shard. Ice Cold Witch defeated the different looking Cosmic Anarchy to move on to the semi-final in 2 weeks' time. Obviously, Rockwell won the number one contendership battle royale. He will now face Thomas at Heartbreaker. And then, obviously, Paranormal Life defeated Amelia in April to also earn a semi-final spot. They'll be facing Ice Cold Witch in 2 weeks to determine who heads to the final at Heartbreaker. And then Queen Hayden, despite Mia Russo trying to steal her title mid-match, defeated Isabella Holmes. She'd be looking at Mia thinking, I'm going to do some more damage to you right now. So let's move straight into our next Showdown show. We're kicking off that show with Hayden taking on Morgan Smith, the Undisputed Women's Champion, once again in action. This time kicking us off. And then we're moving on to our next round one match in the Women's Bearaputic Tag Tournament. Madison Weaver, Madison Weaver teaming up with Jessica Rogue to take on the Union. And that's going to be followed by Becca, Becca Mason, our new FEW Apex champion, taking on Nora Hooper. Our last round one match in the Women's Bearaputic Tag Tournament will see Shadowfire take on Emily Kane and Olivia Kyle. The winner of, obviously, that match will take on the winner of Madison Weaver and Jessica R versus the Union. That'll be obviously our next semi-final match to confirm. And our main event, for the first time... actually, I think I've done this the wrong way around. I think it's Queen Hayden again, the main event. So that's the first time I've put this in the wrong order in my notes. Yeah, I'm pretty certain this is the wrong way around. I think Queen Hayden's the main event. We're kicking actually off with Bob versus Samuel Scythe. The first time these two have duelled since Summer Solstice back in 2023. So I think that's the kickoff. Which one of these matches is kicking off. My notes are wrong, or they're right. My mind is saying my notes are wrong. So I'm going to say at the moment, it's Bob versus Samuel kicking us off. Queen Hayden versus Morgan Smith, the main event. If it's the other way around, and I had it right the first time, Queen Hayden kicking us off and Bob and Scythe rounding us out, I apologise, but my mind's saying I fucked up on my notes. So we'll see next time which one actually does kick us off. So thank you for watching this week's Showdown, and I'll see you for whichever match is kicking us off next week. So until then, goodbye. If you like what you've seen, don't be afraid to throw us a little like and subscribe. That's always very appreciated over here. And well, I'll see you on the next video.